everyone. So I'm in my 2025 GR86. I'm a newly manual driver. So if you have any tips, more than welcome. If you can let me know how I can do better. That's not the proper word I wanted to use. But yep, this is I think it's I got it on July 27th. I got it on July 27th, and we're in today's October 25th, 2025. So if you have any tips for me, and I do not drive this daily, so I'm not a daily manual driver. Plus it's a sports car, so I will probably just drive it. Maybe it's mainly for like the weekends. So yeah, here we go. As you can see, I really have 1,563 miles, and I've been having it for 3 months. You can tell that I don't really drive it. At the first day I brought it home, actually one of my brother's friend, he's the one that took it to my house, and that same day I wanted to drive it. I had an idea of how to drive manual, because when I was 12, my oldest brother, he did teach me how to drive manual. I was 12 though, now I'm 29, so yeah. And I never drove like a daily manual, so it was like my first time. That first day I drove it out my driveway, and it literally took me like 15 minutes to park it right back in, because I couldn't. So I had to wait for one of my other brothers. I have 4 brothers, so I had to wait for my brother Daniel, and then he came, and then he taught me a little bit for like an hour or two, and then the next day in the morning I was like, I'm taking it, and I brought it for a drive near my house, in an empty parking lot, and that's how I started practicing now. But I did push myself to drive it on the roads, because I mean that's the only way for you to really learn. Just make sure you do practice enough on an empty parking lot near your home, near your house, and then whenever you feel a little bit, ready, you could just start getting in the regular roads, not no freeways, not anything crazy, not where there's a lot of traffic. Even though where I live, I mean, there's always traffic. But yeah, I did stall a lot of times. I did get frustrated, but man, it's all worth it. I should just keep going. Like, I do still get frustrated, but man, it's just the love of driving a manual. It's just, it's awesome. So I encourage you to like, just if you want to learn, just do it. You could buy a used car, something cheap to practice on. Me, I got this brand new car, and I was like, oh well, I could do it. I do mess up a lot of times, but man, I just gotta keep going. I do watch TikTok videos, and I've seen people like, nah, like just do it, man. Just keep going. Doesn't matter if it takes you 3 months, a year, it's gonna be worth it at the end. So yeah, if you have any tips, any advice of how I can ooh, I don't know if that sounded good. I think I should have started on 3rd. Yeah, since I was very little, man, I just loved cars. I love the exterior. I probably don't know much about the engine and the exhaust, all those details. But dude, I love the exterior, the interior. I just love the sports car. I always did. And of course I have so many favorite cars. One of my dream cars was actually a Camaro, but you know, it's really pricey, really expensive. I do like Mustangs, Corvettes. I'm here or there. Yeah, but I was like, you know what, GR86, man, it is still pricey, but I just love how it doesn't have any power. Of course, it doesn't have any horsepower or anything crazy. I think that's one of the main things I got it for. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get a manual, a GR86. Not that powerful, it's not fast, but I am gonna enjoy it, you know. And I think you could do a daily, but me personally, I can't really do a daily sports car, just because, you know, it's not that comfortable getting in and out of a sports car. But yeah, a dream come true, honestly. And also the GR86, you could do so much mods on it. I just love it. I just can't wait to get it wrapped. Let me see if I can show you a few things that I've done to the car. I'm gonna see if I can find an empty parking spot. Another thing I get frustrated is the starting the vehicle. Everybody, like even minivans, they like pass me. But I mean, one is manual. I'm not the best manual driver, and three, you know, it's not a fast car. But I do enjoy it though. I love it. I just fall more in love with this car. I'm gonna see if I find an empty space. That way I can show you some of the things I've done. I do want to get like a purple color, a purple wrap. It's kind of like I don't know the name of it. I don't know if it's like a pastel purple. I just seen a Porsche with a pastel color, and I loved it. If I was a millionaire, of course, I would have bought like a Porsche. Ooh, why did I choose this entrance, bro? I put a front lip. I'm so lucky I did not scrape the front lip. I have not lowered my car. I don't want to lower it, man. But I feel like on like this GR86, if you put like, especially the tires, the white tires, racing tires that I want, and the wheels that I want, I do have to change like the suspension, like the coilovers. I would really hate to lower my car. Honestly, I'm not a fan of low cars. Like the low of the car right now, I love it. Like the way it is right now, I love it. But just the tires, no. Well, am I allowed to be here? I don't know if I'm allowed to be here. I don't know if I'm allowed to be here. Anyways, I do want some white tires, man. And I do know that you have to, I think for that I have to replace, I gotta get coilovers, spacers. That's a lot of money. It's gonna be expensive. I love the car and everything whenever you upgrade, you know, do mods and stuff, but it is a headache when things don't turn out the way you gotta modify everything, like adjust and everything. Is kind of frustrated, like a frustration. But right now I already ran out of money, honestly. I ain't got no money left, man. So I'm gonna have to be a little patient to do all those other crazy modifications, because I did buy this steering wheel. This steering wheel itself cost me like if I remember correctly, around like $550. It did came with a cover, a plastic cover with the same forged carbon fiber, but I don't know, it didn't fit here. like the screws were not staying intact. I guess the people that customized it, they didn't thread the holes for the screw, you know, to go in. So, but I think it looks fine like this. So it is one of the modifications, obviously, that I did, and was one of the first things I was like, if I get a GR86 or whatever car I get, I love a flat bottom steering wheel. And I was like, that's one of the first things I gotta do. So I did this. This was one of the first things, but it did take about like 2 months to arrive. So I had to wait on it. Let's see what else I've done to the car. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off for now. Oh, another question, guys. Any manual drivers, do y'all recommend for me every time I park my car for me to leave it on first gear? Do y'all do that? Does it really matter? Or it's because I'm an overthinker. I'll be thinking, if I only leave it on brake, I'm like, what if it rolls forward? What if it rolls back? Now, I know if you're in an uphill, you have to leave it on first gear. In a flat street or whatever, you could leave it on first gear. But if you're like looking downhill, then you leave it on reverse when parked. Anyways, moving on. Let's see what other modification I did. Of course, I did the eyebrow. I got that sticker. My younger brother, Rodolfo, he's the one that helps me do all the modifications. I have not tinted my windows. It is something that I do want to do. It just comes with the factory tint from the dealership. So I did this, which I really love. This is the front lip I got. Let me see if I can remove. Okay, so this is the front lip I got. I got it from Amazon. This front lip, literally like the next day or like the second day I scraped it, but it's okay. It's whatever. And then I bought this license plate mount. I got that on there. I didn't want to put holes in here, but now I'm kind of like changing my mind. Probably in the future I'll just end up drilling some holes in here. It's not gonna look bad, but I also like it like this. I don't know, it makes me feel like I'm in like a different country. I don't know if that makes sense. I do not have the size skirts yet. This is expensive. The ones that I want from Adro, they're really super expensive, and I'm just gonna keep it like this for a little while. I did paint my brakes, the calipers. I did get them painted. I don't know. I just like the yellow, the red. I feel like everyone has the red. So I did yellow, and then this is one of the most expensive parts I've bought so far. This is the Adro. I don't know how you pronounce Adro. I don't know. Diffuser. Man, this was actually a little headache. It was a headache because the double tape that comes with it goes only on the top area. All that top area, the double tape, it started like coming off. So I had to put glue. I took it to a body shop with one of my dad's friends. He only charged me $30. He applied some glue. I don't know what glue, man. It's a special glue, and I don't know if you can tell right there, that gloss, that's glue. And well, it's sticking well. He told me that's not coming off. I was like, a bit. But yes, I love the diffusion. You see the brand Adro, whatever. That's badass. Like, that cost me, just the shipping itself was $100. So it was 1,300 and some dollars. 1,300, but it's really worth it because it's gonna be on there forever. And then what else? I think that's it so far. Oh, I did put the sun mod. It's a module that makes this third brake flash when braking. I did want the one that goes here in the bottom, but I was like, I didn't find one that I really like. So I just put LED bulbs on the reverse when reversing. I put some bright LED lights, and that's it. And then right now I don't think I can replace it now, since I put this on. This is not coming off, but I like this. It's whatever. I already have like the little flashing. I don't need 2 flashing lights in the back. That should be fine. I do. So yeah, so in the future I do want to wrap it, like I said. I want to wrap it like a pastel purple. Oh, I also did this. I did the side reflector lights. I put the clear one. I bought it on Amazon. I did bought it on Amazon. Yep. At first I was like, I don't mind the orange one. There's a lot of people will be saying, they were like, nah. My brother was telling me it doesn't look that good. It looks ugly. Put the white one. I was like, nah. I don't want to make any modifications on my car yet. You know, this is brand new. I don't want to touch it. And of course I ended up doing it, and it does look better. They were right. It does look much better. Oh, I did also paint the bars. Let me see. I painted them yellow as well. Let me see. I have to put this on here. As I can see, I did paint them yellow, and it's like it has I forgot, some shiny, like I don't know what it's called, but it's like gives a little shiny to the color. Yep. Oh.